Yo, what's up guys, drolby here, and if you're following me, you know that I cracked the system how to find good plays. And today I'm going to show you small piece how you can maybe take advantage as well. And I'm mainly going to focus how you can find the next trends, or overall how you can make money out of tokens which already went up a lot, and then rest you're gonna see in this video. So before I continue, I just want to show you like few post which I did on my Patreon, because I want you to understand how I'm thinking, and this is going to probably help you a lot as well. And please remember that nothing over here is financial advice. I really do care about my reputation, so remember that I am not giving any calls on my Patreon. I'm just posting trades which I'm doing in real life because a lot of people do care about it. So let's start. So over here you can see that I post 2 days ago 50k market cap copy trade, and the reason why I post this is this over here. So my whales made money on this already. I have 3 good ones which bought into this early and sold for profit. Sadly I was asleep and didn't want to push anything once I woke up, so they basically bought over here and then they sold on all-time high immediately. For me, this is some kind of like alert. I want to see if those are like insider players or not. But of course, since I was sleeping, I didn't want to just like push into it and just buy, because I saw that wallets which I'm tracking that they were into it. And then over here is that I realized that 2 of them started buying back. Nothing is going on with this one at the moment, no hype, no nothing, but I saw wallets buying into it slowly and organized, so maybe I get lucky again. Why I said lucky again is because I had another post where I invested in CZ which went over 100x, but I already made video about that one, so go and watch it. And over here, of course, this is very risky since there is no hype around it, and this is not financial advisor. So this is extremely risky. But when you see wallets that they are just buying here, selling on top, and then slowly starting to buy over here on this huge dip, but they're not buying like normal people, like just invest like 1 ETH and do whatever. They're just buying slowly. So every single time when someone sell, they just buy a bit, so they don't create another hype and this go like skyrocket. And of course, immediately this is just like so obvious that something is going on around it. Of course, you can always fail, but I want to be part of it because it's only 50k market cap and liquidity is burned. So no matter what, maybe in 2 years time, even if I do lose on this trade, this might go like insane and I can like get some profit. So that's the way how I already explained how I'm trading. I'm basically never exiting my positions, and I'm like going really small, so it does not affect me. I can just stay into trade and I don't care if it go to zero or not. But over here you can see 1 day after that post, you can see immediately strong push, and this over here goes 15x. Absolutely amazing play. No one knows how far this can go, but currently it's sitting on like 9x, and for me it was just way too obvious. So then another play Q star, that was from Elon tweet, and actually I went really late into it. I was late 10 minutes. I really do think that I made mistake, but over here on 1 million market cap I posted this, and immediately after, like I'm not joking, it was like 1 or 2 minutes later, it went down to like 500k market cap, and then it was sitting over here for some time and it went to almost 8 million market cap, which is 8x. Thing which I don't like when I'm trading those really fast tweets is that I cannot do any kind of like good research, because you already kind of know that I'm nerd about like blockchain and so on. And then over here on 19th of November I post Monday plays, and basically plays for next week, which I'm planning to do. And the thing over here is that I didn't want to trade at all for like 2 or 3 days. If you're following me on Patreon, you know that. So over here in this area, I just fully stopped, because usually all of those are memes, and if main token is red, which was kind of expected that this is gonna go down, then basically every single meme is red as well. And best scenario what you can do in these days when it's basically just red is just stop trading and enjoy. And then over here I kind of like found the floor, and then in Monday 19th I put those Monday plays, because I was hoping that Grok will pull to new all-time high, and then I wanted to play tokens around it. So first on list was web. So over here I posted and it went 2x. Honestly, nothing crazy. crazy, just enough to take initials. The next thing was Grok 2.0. It was down 95% from all-time high, and I would like to buy it from 250k to 300k, and currently it was like kind of high, like 400k. So that was over here, and here was actually my price target where I would like to buy it. And then after that, like you can see over here, it went over like 12x, and it's still holding. And basically tokens yesterday on this huge candle over here, they sold their last token. So this is apparently like community owned token. Honestly, I don't believe into that at all. I do think that they're holding like way more tokens and so on. But when Grok is pumping, this will pump as well. When Grok is pumping, this will dump as well. So it's simple as that. It's really only pure luck and nothing else. So we also did play this at the start extremely early, and until here to here it went about 23x or something like that. So Grok 2.0 actually was really gold mine so far. Then Project Dojo, and this one was actually not the best one. I didn't like it since start, and it was down 84% from all-time high. Over here I said I'm not sure what to think for this one, but a lot of my wallets are buying into this. When I say my wallets, I mean about like wallets which I like to follow. And worth to mention is that they didn't buy the dip, but they sniped it at the start and they did not sell. So that was over here. You can see price is kind of like holding on 300k, like it's down 50%. But honestly, I was only here because of wallets which bought at the start with Banana Gun, and I didn't have enough time to see what is going to happen over here. But overall, I do think that I did fail on this one. And then next to place was connected with Cybertruck, which Elon is going to release in 30th of November, I believe. And the thing which I was planning to do over here is basically try to predict if this is going to be main thing, if he is going to basically tweet about it a lot. And over here you can see that I choose two coins, and one was down 54% from all-time high, currently 4.37 million. But I do think that you can get way better prices in next few days. This is really like important because this was posted like over here, and then it went basically next few days it went down a lot, and then right now price is way higher, and it's sitting like on almost 5 million market cap. And the last was Cybertruck, and think why I like this one is just because liquidity was burned and market cap is really low, like 39k. So only reason why I wanted to play this is because it was over here on this you can kind of say like floor. Devs are pure like not good, let's say it that way. And you can see that right now is on 100k market cap. It was higher like 150 or 60,000 over here, so really nice profit as well. But thing which I'm expecting over here until like 30th, and that's like another like 4 days, is basically something better, let's say that way. So then when I show you how I'm thinking, today I'm going to try to teach you how I'm using DexTool, because it's really good. I really do like it. Before I start, I just want to let you know that I am not connecting my wallet to Dex. Even though I fully like it and I'm using it, I just like don't trust to connect my wallets to NAT. So if you do want to connect it, I always like suggest to use like burner wallet where you have no money, because you honestly don't know what could happen and risk is not needed. So then let me show you how I'm using it. So this is Dexboard. So basically first page, I'm not using this at all. I always like suggest you to probably do the same, because over here you'll probably just find something what is just not good, especially this one, because over here now is not the fact, but over here I have so many tokens which are actually honeypot, and honestly just try to avoid it. Recently updated socials, also just try to fully avoid it because it's really not worth it. Devs figured out how to like use this to gain like extra attention. This over here, I honestly don't even know what is this about, so you're gonna not use this as well. Pairs over here, don't use it as well. And on this first page, the things which you're gonna use is this over here. So those are hot pairs, and thing which I like to use over here is just to see what is currently trending. Like you can see, it's of course like Grok, we are in that kind of trend. And then of course, when I see that something have a lot of volume, I'm gonna show you how to do that as well. And what I like to do with those type of coins, I like to DCA when they are down a lot. Next thing which I like to do is basically calculate how many of hot pairs are actually in same, is that called like narrative? I don't even know how to pronounce this. You know that my English is terrible. So thing which I do here is basically connecting the dots. I'm trying to see how many of coins are over here which are connected the most. For example, first two trendings are Grok and Q, which which means those are connected to Elon tweets. I'm not saying that Elon is doing anything at all, it's just like community what they like to make tokens on. And over here you can basically see that those tokens are most trend, and then immediately I'm just trying to focus on this kind of place, everything what is connected to Elon. Then for example, if you have a lot of like big memes, for example you have Pepe, Wojak, Bob and so on, then you're gonna probably figure out that there is something going on with like old memes which were kind of like active in April, and then you probably want to follow some tokens which are pretty old and which had a lot of volume back in the time. Then over here we have Pair Explorer. I'm not using it. Linex pairs, this is actually really good if you're gonna focus on trends. For example, CZ, all this drama, basically over here you can see last tokens which are created, but that's only it. Things over here you're gonna not use anything because it's kind of slow. The only thing which I like to use is this over here. So this is transaction on Etherscan, and I'm just gonna do this like this random token which was created 26 seconds ago. Please don't think that I'm trying to shield this or something. I just want to show you what I'm doing next. So basically I click over here and then I go to their like contract, and over here usually it's gonna type website, it's gonna type Telegram, and it's gonna type their Twitter account. And from here you can basically do a bit better research, and then you're gonna want to check like Dev what he is doing, and basically if he's locking liquidity and so on. Then BigSwap I'm not using. Multi-chart, this is actually a thing which I do like to use a lot with tokens which I kind of like to throw my eye like time to time, because if I click over here I'm gonna automatically have them here, and you can see like you can do it like normal, you can do it medium, you can do it small. I really do like it, but it's not something what will actually help you to like find really nice tokens. Swap I'm not using, stats I'm not using, and all other things which you can see over here I'm not using as well. Next thing which I do use is this over here. So for example, I basically deleted all the ones which I was holding, but the reason why I do like to use this is when I find really nice tokens. For example, when I see that this Q token is kind of like big, huge, it has a lot of volume, and when I want to probably DCA on lower levels, just to not forget about this token, and when I come to DexTool next time, I like to press over here, and then every single time when I join to DexTool and when I click over here, I'm going to have these tokens here. So you can basically add as much you want, and then once in like 7-8 days you just can come over here, you click on this one, you will see, all right, this token is really down. It was pretty big hype around it, maybe this can do another push, and then you kind of like do your own research and then you do what you need to do. So that's all, and if you want to support me, go check my Patreon, and over there if you have any question you can ask me and I will gladly help you out.